Welcome back, everybody, to Tales from the Mug. We still accept you, no matter if it's coffee, liquor, whiskey, that's also liquor, tea, all of them combined. A fucking milkshake in a mug. Who gives a fuck? We're here in a mug. We are today with a new story, as we are every day, from one of Libby's favorite books, a fucking 100 hair-raising little horror stories. So today's story is called and from
Making Friends by Gary Raser.
See, he seems so nice and just so innocent. But I know it's fucking not going to be because it's in this book. So everybody take your first sip and...
It's pretty fucked up.
Oh, I got much ice, but fuck it, whatever. ASMR people.
The teeny tiny little ice cube that's left in that mug.
Little ice crunch, there you go. And here we go.
Okay. Jack-o'-lanterns smile their secretive, broken-mouthed smiles as they peer out from behind darkened windows. 8-year-old Denny Grayson hurries down the sidewalk. He's barely able to contain his excitement. Tonight is Halloween. A hint of chill hangs in the air and the tang of wood smoke carries. It's a good smell. The huge yellow moon tags along, floating over his shoulder like a balloon on a string. When he glances up, he sees the man in the moon smile.
Sorry, guys. I just choked an ice cube. It's fine, though.
Maybe that's enough ASMR.
Another sip.
He's dying.
We're not editing it out. You guys can hear me die. It's fine.
I hope you're
We're
ready.
fine.
I hope you're ready.
Let's continue, people.
Okay. When he glances up, he sees the man in the moon smiling broadly. Beneath his green latex Frankenstein mask, he smiles back eagerly. He has waited with much anticipation for this night. A small group of kids pelt by, anonymous in their costumes. Only the patter of their expensive new Adidas and Nikes links them to an exclusive club, one to which Danny will never belong. He watches enviously as they pound on the door. Trick or treat, they demand in high, childish voices. He turns and scurries to the next house. A quick stab of the doorbell brings a smiling, silver-haired woman to the door. My, aren't you scary looking, she laughs merrily. Are you going to say trick or treat? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Denny shakes his head and asks, could I have a drink of water, please? Her smile wavers and she blushes as understanding comes. Oh, I'm so sorry. Of course you can. When she goes to the kitchen, Denny reaches into the candy dish sitting so invitingly by the door. He barely retracts his hand before the woman returns with a glass of water. Turning his back, he lifts the mask and takes a short sip. Thank you, he mumbles thickly, holding his plastic sack. The woman drops in extra candy. After every house on the block has been visited, he climbs on his bike and heads for home, racing the moon from streetlight to streetlight, watching the shadows wheel and dart before him. Breathe break.
Sip.
Be careful.
I didn't die this time. We're fine.
Pedaling furiously, he soon reaches the section of town where the houses aren't so nice. He weaves the familiar route up the rutted street until the small rundown house comes into view. Quietly letting himself in, he tiptoes past his mom, who is fast asleep on the couch. As usual, the reek of soured whiskey follows him across the creaky floor. He barely has time to stuff the mask and candy under the bed before he hears Mom's heavy tread. She enters the room and drunkenly embraces him. Oh, Denny, I'm so glad you're home. Mama just had the most awful dream. It was full of blood and children were screaming and screaming.
What the fuck? Huh?
I don't know what kind of...
That's not good.
Not to share with your child.
Probably not.
Please don't tell your children things like that. Denny pulls away from her and throws himself onto the rickety bed. She stares at him in helpless misery. I dreamed you went trick-or-treating again, she blubbers wetly. Denny knows what she's going to talk about. She's going to talk about it. I'm so sorry, baby. I know I let you down. If only I'd checked the candy. Who'd have ever thought someone would be sick enough to put razor blades in a child's...
What the fuck? It was actually a thing, actually, that actually was happening in real life.
I
People were
know.
putting fucking razor blades. See, if it's open, if you get open candy on fucking Halloween, don't fucking eat it.
Don't fucking eat it.
Throw it away.
Couldn't hurt too if you have like really little children. Just cut it in half first.
Or just buy candy.
That takes all the fun out of trick or treating. Come on, man.
Or just buy a little stash and say go to the bathroom real quick and swap them out. Throw the fucking Halloween or shit away. It don't matter. Moving on. Whatever.
There's plenty of precautions. Denny turns to the wall and stonily ignores her. Stiffly, she reaches for a fluttering, moist palm towards him that stops short. I know the kids at school make fun of your problem, but I talked to Dr. Palmer again yesterday. He says he might be able to help. He can't help. The silence becomes a thick wall between them. For the first time, she notices that he's wearing a jacket. Alarm sifts through the alcoholic haze to finally settle on her face. Where were you tonight, Denny? You didn't go trick-or-treating, did you? She yanks him around, trying hard not to wince as the horribly disfigured mouth smiles crookedly at her. No, I was making some new friends, he utters cheerfully, jumping from the bed and crossing over to the window. He jams both hands into his jacket pockets. His fingers touch a small lump nestled within. It's a candy bar. For a second, he'd almost forgotten he placed one in God.
Breathing break.
Breathing break. For a second, he'd almost forgotten he placed one in the candy dishes of all the homes he visited tonight.
Huh?
As
he put candy in people's candy dishes?
As he thinks about the kids who made fun of the way he talks, his
Lord
fingers
almighty.
curl tightly.
Where's this going?
A sharp flash of pain causes his hand to fill with sticky red wetness. After tonight, he'll have lots of friends to talk to. He stares into the night and smiles a terrible secret smile.
What the fuck?
The man in the moon is smiling too. Only this time, a river of blood is gushing from his mouth.
Oh my god. That it?
That's it. That'd be the story.
Okay. Yeah. Well, more of the story, don't make fun of other kids.
Yeah.
Or you might have some little psychopath mess you up.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Don't bully.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy Halloween.
Santa might get you. You understand. Go listen to the last episode. You understand. Santa the Hitman.
We've been having some holiday themes.
Yeah. Who knows what? Well, the next episode, I actually do know what it'll be. The guy who eats grief.
I'm so curious.
You'll listen next time. You'll understand. But everybody, that is it for today's episode of Tales from the Mug. If you're listening, you have something to say?
I was just going to say check your Halloween candy.
Yeah, don't bully. But moving on. Tales from the Mug. If you are watching this, you can find us everywhere on every social media platform. On the audios, if you want to see us, our faces, and our mugs. Again, we do take free mugs. We always will. You can find us on YouTube and or Spotify and a TikTok. If you want to send us a story, we figured that out. Our email is talesfromthemug@gmail.com.
There you go.
Send us your fucked up stories, and we will read them. Well, we might read them on here. Unless they're really fucked up, then we definitely will read them. It's fun. And that'll be it.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm waiting for her to say bye first.
Oh, sorry. Bye.
Bye.